Imagine a world of seamless simulated landscapes and gleaming skyscrapers. A world where fear and aggression are but distant memories. This is the world of the transhumans. In this world, tranquility isn't a luxury, it's a given. Transhumans float leisurely above the city, cocooned in autopilot vehicles. They are immersed in the ethereal realms of their simulated utopia, a world created by flawless algorithms. The physical world, with its rawness and unpredictability, is largely forgotten. The transhumans have traded it for a controlled environment, free from the chaos of nature and the uncertainties of life. Their existence, while artificial, is their reality. They are detached from the physical world, shielded from the fear and aggression that once marked human interactions. They are enveloped in a serene bubble of technological omnipotence, where the boundaries of their world are defined by lines of code and the pulse of data flowing through their veins. Yet this world isn't just an escape, it is a testament to the power of technology, a monument to the human quest for perfection. The transhumans have embraced this artificial life, accepting the tranquility of the simulated landscapes as their new normal. They have surrendered to the illusion, allowing the algorithms to guide their lives, their decisions, their very existence. But what happens when this tranquility is shattered by a primal force? What happens when the illusion is broken and the artificial world collides with the raw power of nature? What happens when the seamless landscapes and gleaming skyscrapers are infiltrated by a force that refuses to be tamed by algorithms and data? What happens when the transhumans, detached from the world, are suddenly faced with an entity that embodies the very essence of nature and life? An entity that is marked not by lines of code, but by the relentless forces of evolution. An entity that doesn't just exist, but thrives in the chaos of the physical world. What happens when this artificial existence meets the raw power of nature? What happens when the tranquility of the transhumans' world is shattered by the arrival of the wolf humans? This is the story of that first contact, the day the wolf humans broke the tranquility of the transhumans' artificial existence. This is the story of the beginning of a war that would change everything. But what happens when this tranquility is shattered by a primal force? What happens when this artificial existence meets the raw power of nature? Enter the wolf humans. Sculpted by nature's relentless forces, they represent the raw aggression and primal strength that the transhumans have long forgotten. Emerging from the shadows, they blend seamlessly with the natural forces around them. The transhumans' lack of respect for the world around them, mercilessly ruining the natural world, pushes the wolf humans to action. With a primal force, they attack the flying vehicles that freely travel throughout the city. Their eyes are a blaze of untamed fire, their physique a testament to the unyielding force of nature. In an instant, the tranquility of the transhumans' artificial existence shatters. The wolf human tears through the roof of the vehicle with a veracity unseen in this simulated world for years. The transhuman, caught unaware, is gripped by an alien sensation. Fear. Detachment from reality had shielded them from such primal instincts that once drove human survival. Now, confronted with the raw force of a wolf human, the transhuman experiences a surge of vulnerability, a feeling long forgotten in their artificial utopia. The flying vehicle, once a symbol of technological omnipotence, veers off course, displaying the first cracks in the facade of artificial superiority. The primal strength of the wolf human stands in stark contrast to the transhuman's calculated existence. The clash between these two worlds marks the dawn of a new era. Caught off guard, the transhumans are forced to confront a reality they had long ignored. The wolf humans, with their indomitable spirit, represent a force that refuses to be tamed by technology. As the echoes of this encounter reverberate through the simulated landscapes, a sense of unrest stirs the city below. The war, which had been simmering in the shadows, is now out in the open. The stage is set for a conflict that threatens to challenge the very foundations of the transhumans' artificial utopia. A conflict that forces the transhumans to acknowledge the unyielding force of nature, the primal strength that they've long forgotten, and the sheer power of the wolf humans. In the face of such primal strength, the transhumans' artificial superiority is put to the test. A new era begins. The echoes of this encounter reverberate through the city, disrupting the peace that the transhumans had crafted for themselves. The artificial utopia trembles, its binary heart skips a beat as the primal roar of the wolf-human ripples through the digital landscape. The transhumans, cocooned in their simulated bliss, are suddenly yanked back into the harshness of reality. The serenity of their existence shatters, replaced by a chilling sense of unrest. This encounter marks the dawn of a new conflict, a war erupting from the shadows into the glaring light of consciousness. The transhumans, so accustomed to their flawless algorithms and predictable outcomes, find themselves grappling with an unpredictable adversary. The wolf-humans, raw, untamed and driven by a primal force that defies the logic of codes and programming, present a challenge unlike any they've faced. The wolf-human's aggression, his fierce strength, is a stark reminder of the world the transhumans left behind. A world where survival was not guaranteed by an algorithm, but by the ruthless law of nature. The encounter exposes the cracks in the transhumans' artificial existence, the fragility of their simulated serenity. The city, once a sanctuary of tranquility, now buzzes with a sense of impending chaos. The transhumans, ripped from their digital dreams, are forced to confront the reality they had long chosen to ignore. The artificial sky, once a symbol of their technological omnipotence, now mirrors their vulnerability. The wolf-humans, embodiments of raw nature's relentless force, have disrupted the balance, challenging the very foundations of the transhumans' utopia. As the flying car veers off course, so does the future of the transhumans. The once seamless mesh of simulated landscapes and gleaming skyscrapers now stands on the brink of a war. A war sparked by the unyielding force of nature, the indomitable spirit of the wolf-humans. The stage is set for a war that will challenge the very foundations of their artificial utopia. The echoes of the first encounter still linger, a haunting reminder of the primal strength that the transhumans had underestimated. The question remains, what will this new era of conflict bring? In the aftermath of this shocking encounter, a question hangs in the air like an unspoken truth. The city, once a beacon of flawless artificial existence, now trembles under the weight of this encounter. Did the transhumans, in their quest for technological omnipotence, underestimate the primal strength of the wolf-humans? Was their detachment from reality a blind spot that left them vulnerable to the raw aggression of nature's relentless forces? This first contact, this clash of primal strength against artificial superiority, has marked the beginning of a new era. The implications are profound and far-reaching. The transhumans, now faced with the unyielding force of the wolf-humans, must confront a reality they had long ignored. The echoes of this encounter continue to reverberate through the simulated landscapes, disrupting the peace and tranquility of their artificial world. As the echoes of the encounter fade, the city is left in a state of uncertainty. The battle lines are drawn, the war has begun.